Good morning, boys. Today I'm reviewing a non-fiction book called Sapiens by Dr. Harari. The book acts as a brief history of humankind, following 150,000 years of evolution, economic instability, and agriculture, all within 400 pages, making for a fast-paced read. At no one point throughout the book do I find it boring, and while for many people, non-fiction books are looked at as being boring and monotonous, and for a long time, I was of the same opinion, looking at such books as more of a chore than anything. However, there is a reason why this book is held in such high regard, being referenced to by people such as Barack Obama and Bill Gates. It is a bit to offer for everyone, and whether you're interested in the sciences or economics, the book has it all. The book breaks down human history into three key chapters: the cognitive revolution, the agricultural revolution, and finally, the scientific revolution. The cognitive revolution began about 70,000 years ago and marked the point where we no longer acted only off our animalistic instincts, but with far more ingenuity, allowing us to rise to the top of the food chain quicker than any other animal the world's ever seen. This genetic mutation paved the way for a new type of language, one that could not only convey information, but also those that lie solely within our imagination, allowing for us to cooperate in large numbers and see off rivals such as the Neanderthals from the face of the earth. Then, 10,000 years ago, we entered the agricultural revolution, and from here we no longer only foraged what we could and hunted for the small and weak, but began planting plants such as wheat and other staples that we are just as dependent upon now as thousands of years ago. And finally, the scientific revolution, which is responsible for many modern-day inventions that are taken for granted, such as planes, cars, and medicine, all of which has propelled humanity to its modern-day dominance. While the timeline of the book spans across thousands of years, Dr. Harari argues and disproves different theories and cultures throughout, all the while interweaving politically packed questions, making it read as more of a collection of articles than a book. While a lot of the book is based upon fact and history, towards the end of the book, as he approaches modern-day humanity, more of a personal voice is expressed, and an almost holistic philosophy is brought to the forefront. He talks of the cost of the world and nature has had to endure as we have separated ourselves further from where we once began as cavemen. However, this is what makes the book so appealing. It is not just 400 pages of someone's life or 400 pages about evolution, but pages upon pages of different aspects of the world all around us. All too often, books become monotonous due to their immersion in one aspect. Despite this, Sapiens does nothing of the like. It's the different one moment it's arguing the detrimentality of our reliance upon wheat, and the next the different extinctions throughout history, and humans' natural aptitude for bloodshed. This fast-paced style of writing enables the book to encapsulate so many different issues and philosophies that have surrounded humanity throughout history. The book is a bit more of an advanced read, so for the most part I would recommend this to the senior school. However, if you're a junior and feel as though this is something you could get behind, I would absolutely encourage you to read the book in the hopes that you enjoy it as much as I did. Regardless of what subjects you take at school, the book has a bit for everyone, and I promise that this book will never have you counting down the minutes of SSR. Cheers, boys.